WWT-NBC Omaha is proud to partner with the Cat 103.7 for Tune In for Kids. It's an event to help Children's Hospital and Medical Center. And this Thursday through Saturday, you can help by putting money where the miracles are. So who will benefit? Tonight, WWT 6 News' John Chapman introduces us to this handsome young man, Blaise Hartwell.
Horse and bucking.
3-year-old Blaise Hartwell gets to do what a lot of other little boys only dream of. He has his very own pony and cowboy boots, but he prefers to ride his grandpa's big horse.
Back up,
Back up, Joey.
Blaise likes to be outside on his grandparents' farm. He has lots of things to do here. When Blaise needs more horsepower, he jumps into the tractor with his grandpa and takes a ride around the farm. Blaise has hit some bumps in his 3 short years. His parents, Aaron and Michael, found out he had a problem before he was born.
We learned about his heart defect, well, initially at our 20-week ultrasound that everyone gets done. Our ultrasound tech noticed something a little odd. Didn't really say much to us, but referred us to Children's.
Kind of the little steps of helping us out so we kind of knew what was going on instead of just being a blur really helped us out quite a bit.
At Children's Hospital, Aaron and Michael learned that Blaise would be born with only half a heart.
Nothing, I think, can ever prepare you for any sort of diagnosis like that. So I would definitely say it was probably the lowest moment in our lives, learning of it.
The staff at Children's reassured Aaron and Michael that they were at the right place. They could help Blaise, and they had helped other children who were born with the same problem.
Blaise was born on the 12th of April and was immediately transferred to Children's Hospital. The first day after he was born, he underwent a heart cath at Children's to kind of get a good look at his heart. And then when he was 2 days old, he underwent his first open heart surgery. The surgeon there obviously does an amazing job on a heart that they said at the time is about the size of your thumbnail.
Blaise is surrounded by family and his new family at Children's. All the support was important. The little guy still had a long way to go.
He had his second surgery when he was almost 4 months old, and he'll have a third open heart surgery probably next summer to finish the process of rewiring his heart to be functioning just as half a heart.
Right now, Blaise is doing fine, riding through life like any other little boy. His parents are hoping he rides off into a bright and healthy future.
By the grace of God, maybe he won't ever have to have a heart transplant. We hope that with advances in medicine, that might not be something we have to go through. But, you know, down the road, if that's an option, luckily Children's in Omaha now does heart transplants, so quite the blessing.
With photographer Mike Plume, John Chapman, WOWT 6 News.
All right, this Thursday, the Cat 103 will begin a 3-day radiothon with special broadcasts from the Children's Hospital and Medical Center. And at the same time, WWT 6 News will continue its week-long series of special reports showing all of us how the money will be used and who it helps. So please look for both this week.